what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Evangelist Nick Garrett channel, Truth First Christianity in a Post-Christian Country. Twitter hashtag, Truth First Christianity, where we separate the objective and factual from the subjective and traditional for the benefit of our Christian faith. Lately, we've been talking a lot about the Apocrypha, right? The books that are banned from the Bible or kept out of some. Well, today I want to start talking about some of the individual books to let you know what's actually in them. We have a playlist that we've been working on where we've been doing some of this. If the books are very long, I'll just give you a basic overview. You can go read it on your own. If they're shorter, I'm happy to read it to you. But today we're talking about the book of Tobit, right? Where does the book of Tobit originate? Well, it's about a guy named Tobit and his family who are exiles from Israel after the Assyrian conquest. So that puts our timeline at like 700 and 800 BC. By about the 720s, Israel's gone completely as far as its Old Testament identity. So sometime in there. Now, as far as writing, we know that in the 3rd century BC, Ptolemy II, the Greek king of Egypt at the time, had Hebrew scholars come in and write their Hebrew scriptures into Greek. Tobit was part of that original set of writings that became the Greek Septuagint. That's how we originally know about it. Now, so in the story, this is kind of what happens. Tobit goes blind. He sends his son Tobias on a journey. The angel, Raphael, who is mentioned in the Bible, goes with him. But he disguises himself as a human being. On the way, they meet a girl named Sarah that Tobias falls in love with. Only problem is she's demon-possessed. So Raphael intervenes and frees this girl of this demon so that Tobias and Sarah can get married. And they're very happy about it. They return to Tobit and his wife Anna. Tobit's sight is restored at some point in the story, and he dies an old and happy man because God has shined on them in their providence. This book isn't a historical account. It's a myth or a folk tale that has moral stories in it. Gives many interesting images. You've got birds pooping and meddling fish and scary demons and hidden angels. The book does interact with deep theological issues, though, and offers various answers for them. One of the main ones being like, where does suffering come from? Are there benefits to being righteous? Is religious tradition good? These are the kind of questions that the book of Tobit wrestles with. The book of Tobit is in a way about the merging of religious, spiritual, and cultural traditions. Until the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, Tobit was primarily known from those Greek and Latin manuscripts, the Latin Vulgate and the Greek Septuagint. Although some scholars had posited a Semitic vorlage behind it, all major translations and interpretations of the book had been made from Greek. Several Aramaic and Hebrew manuscripts of Tobit were found among the Dead Sea Scrolls in Qumran. However, there's the other thing, though. Analysis of the scrolls provided widespread agreement that the book was originally written in Aramaic. These manuscripts, however, are fragments from Codex Sinaiticus. The book of Tobit is one of the deuterocanonical texts that's in that New American Standard Bible. It's known as Apocrypha, and it's generally not included in Protestant Bibles. There's no evidence that the text was ever, canonical in the Jewish tradition after the 2nd century AD, when the rabbinic Hebrews got together and revised their canon in light of the separate growing Christianity of the time. There you go. That's essentially the book of Tobit. You can find it on Google as a PDF, I'm sure. I want to thank you for your time today, and if you would like to support me, please buy one of the books that I've written. You can get any from the Just Tell Me the Truth About Christianity series, about the Holy Land Crusades, the future of Christianity, the early church councils, and coming out soon, the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. You can also buy my nonfiction history, Shipwrecked in the Land of King Tobacco, the first Washington family immigrant to America. All my books are available on Amazon.com/author/nicholasdgarrett. You can also buy this book at George Washington's birthplace, 1732 Pope's Creek, Washington's birthplace, Virginia. And also you can support this project further. If you go to patreon.com/shipwreckbook and make a minuscule contribution of $1, you can unlock this book in audio form, chapter by chapter. Fun way to do it, inexpensive way to do it. I appreciate your time as always. God bless you, and may your work today bear fruit.